This is a short video on helping you create your ePortfolio for the Math 253 Honors section. So the first thing you need to do is you should sign into your account, and your account that's at my.smccd.edu, so basically your school email. And then you can go to Google's, or you can click on this bar, or you can just type in sites.google.com. And when you do that, you're going to go to your own personal site management page. Now, if you don't have any sites yet, this will probably be empty, and you're going to go to create. So that's what we're going to do. Click on create. And then we want to browse for a specific template. So we want to browse the gallery for a template, and we're going to look for the Kenyatta College ePortfolio template. So there's math and ECE and ESL and biology, but we're just going to go to the general template, and we'll click on that. This is what we're going to select. It doesn't show because you have to scroll down, but if you scroll all the way down, you'll see select. So click on select, and then this is highlighted. We want to put a name for your site. Make sure you include your last name and whatever else you want to say or include. You can change this as the title of your site, but this will be your this will go towards your address, your URL for your site. So you want to name it something that's pretty memorable for you. Let's just call it that for now, and click create. So it may take a while, but after your site is created, this is what you will see. And the first thing that we should do is to make it shareable. So let's click on the share button on the upper right hand side, and we want to look at this. It says who has access. Let's change that, and then you could do specific people, which looks like it's the default here. But I prefer I think it would be easier if you have it anyone with a link, and so this site will be shareable to anybody who you give a link to. So let's click on anyone with a link as our choice. Let's scroll down again, and let's click on save. And then we're all set. So this is the manage site, and then right below that is your actual website, and this is whenever you go to manage site, which you might do once in a while, it's always good to go back to your site. So let's click on this, and that gives you back to your site. You can go back to manage site again by clicking on this gears and then manage site. And then the site name that I've mentioned earlier, you can actually put your real name now if you hadn't already put your real name, and then maybe you can specify that this is for your, well, you can just say this is for your ePortfolio. Okay, so let's click save, and then let's go back to our site. So now you see that your site has the appropriate name. Okay, let's work on editing our welcome page. And if you notice, you can click on any of these tabs and it will send you to those particular pages. So just as a little preview, we're going to work on the welcome, the goals, and the major/program pages. So it might be good to read the instructions and get some idea of how you want your welcome page and your goals page, etc. To look like. And after doing that, you might want to type it in. So I have an example that I will upload here, and you should all have access to as well. So let's close this instruction page and go back to our page, our welcome page. When you're ready to edit a particular page, you're going to click on this pencil icon that says Edit Page. And then I would leave the title the same, and I would go down here and delete this information and then type in whatever you're going to type in. So like I suggested, it might be a good idea to have this already typed in. And for me, if I go to my Google Drive, I have that information already typed in. So here's my welcome page information. I'll just copy that and paste it. You can adjust the font and do all kinds of other things that you want to do. But what I do want you to have is a picture, and if you have an interesting link to put, you can put that link there as well. So I'm going to include a picture here. I'm going to insert an image. So here's my image that I uploaded. Now they have simple commands here where you can have the image small, and then you can also have the text wrap around it so it doesn't look too awkward. Alright, and if you can mess around with more commands, feel free to do so. So once my image is uploaded and my welcome page is all set, I just click on Save, and now that's all set up. Okay, now the goals page, you can do the same thing. I'll click on the goals page here, educational, career goals, etc. So you can read the instructions again and get more information. For me, I'm just going to go ahead and click on Edit, and I will go to my pre-written goals page. I can copy that and then paste it on to replace this text. And again, if you wanted to throw a picture in here, feel free to do so. I'll hit Save. Now the most important part of this exercise is to go to your major and program page, and this goes through a set of program learning outcomes. Okay. Again, some instructions would probably be useful, but what we're going to do is just we're going to focus on program learning outcome 1, and for program learning outcome 1, it's all going to be the same for everybody. Because this is a teaching demonstration, and so we're going to look at demonstrates an ability to clearly and precisely present mathematical ideas, proofs to others in oral and written form. So that's essentially what you did. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and click on Edit again, and we're going to take this first one out because we're not going to care about instructions. Identify a program learning outcome. Let's get rid of that as well. And let's go to the program learning outcome 1. Okay, so we don't need this, and we don't need where it says example. And now let's change this to math. And I'm going to go back over here, and just to be precise word for word, I'm just going to copy this and paste it on to the second part. So our program learning outcome is to demonstrate an ability to clearly and precisely present mathematical ideas and proofs in oral and in written form. Alright, So the reflection, again, should be something that should be typed up. And so here's my reflection already typed up. I'll copy that and paste it on to the reflection area right here. Now I would write this a little bit better, but I'll leave it up to you to fix these things up, and this is just my reflection, remember, so you're going to worry about yours. And then the link to the evidence will be a link to a separate page, so we will get to that in a few minutes. So meanwhile, if you look down here, you'll see there's room for program learning outcome 2 and 3. So if you get that in any of your other classes like engineering or physics or chemistry classes or another math class, you might be interested in doing that as well. But for now, we're done with the reflection part, so we'll click Save. So here's your new written form. Again, you can reformat this to anything you want. Now let's go to this evidence for the program learning outcome 1. And all it is a blank page, and so there's room to add files, and so let's figure out what to put in for evidence. Let's go to our edit, and we'll add files in a few minutes, but the evidence here is listed, so let me copy the list of things that we want to include in our evidence. By the way, let's recopy the program learning outcome that we're saying that we've accomplished. So our program learning outcome, and we may want to put math here as well, is to demonstrate an ability to clearly and precisely present mathematical ideas and proofs to others in oral and written form. And so our evidence would be listed as a lecture, and in my case my lecture came as a PowerPoint presentation. This is really a preparing of things that you should have. Our worksheet is a PDF file or doc file, and then a YouTube video is a link. Now the link, we won't be able to add that as a file, so we want to include that link here. In fact, we should just type it in here. And so there is a list of links that has been created for you, so you can just copy your link and paste it on there. I will use my link on an optimization video, so I will put my link here. Now we want to make sure that we actually have this as a live link, and so this is another editing feature when you're editing, and then just go to that, and then now your link should be live. Okay, so let's click on Save for this, and in the files that we're going to add, we can just click here and then add our files. So my file on the optimization lecture as a PowerPoint presentation is on my desktop. It's a pretty big file. I hope your file isn't so big. And then my worksheet, add this for my worksheet as a PDF file, and my YouTube video is already here live. Alright, so again, we want to hit save. I was looking for save here, but I guess it does things automatically when you're just uploading videos. So I think that should be it. So with that, you can click on share, and here's the link. Now this is anyone with a link, so you can take that link, copy it, and then you can share it with anybody. So I'm going to open it in another window with another browser, So my identity won't be my own identity here. So I'll click on that, and this is what I'll see. Notice there's some typing things that I probably want to update. But here's my welcome page, my goals page. I probably want to include another picture here, my program page reflection, etc. Oh, let's go to evidence, make sure everything's there, and here are your evidence and your other link over here. Another thing that might be neat to include would be for your majors program here, while you're typing in information about your reflection, you can include pictures as well of you working in the classroom. And for that, might be a good idea to go back to your Google Drive, and there's a link that I shared, or a Drive folder that I shared, that has the m251Honors pics, and here are the pictures that I've taken. And actually AJ helped me out take another few pictures when I had to leave. I think that was for Renee's and Alex's presentation. Okay, so you can include all this information. You can download the pictures and then upload it onto your ePortfolio. Okay, so when you're done with your ePortfolio, you can send me the link, and then I'll keep it for my records. You can continue to update it as well after you've sent me the link, and then at the end of the semester I'll take a look at it and make sure that it's all complete. Alright, I hope you enjoy creating your ePortfolio. It's like an electronic resume of your academic work at Kenyatta College. So I hope not only that you use it for this class, but that you also use it for your other classes as well. Alright, thanks. Bye.